Right, go. Beautiful. How are we doing, Derby? Amazing. I'm going to fight with the clip. There you go. That's how it's done, folks. Okie dokie. I really like that anchor, so I'm just going to try it and see if I can pull it off.
Nice.
I got it. Hey guys, I'm Kieran Shea. I'm from Nottingham. Yay! Awkward pause averted there. Thank you so much. Yeah, proudly from Nottingham, only place in the world you'll find a Hooters about 2 minutes away from the global headquarters of Warhammer World. Yeah, hell of a place, Nottingham. Real spectrum of man going on there. Is it any wonder that I'm bisexual growing up in Nottingham? You know, look, the icon there is Robin Hood, who looked fantastic in tights. You know, I love it. I really do. Yeah, hell of a place. I'm, from Nottingham, but living in Ilkeston. Yeah! Any Ilsonites in? No, of course not. No, that's okay. Hell of a place, again, really great. Nightlife in Ilkeston, less Pink Pony Club, more Brown Horse Society. It's, there's some new stuff with the old stuff here, so we'll see what lands. Usually the new stuff is the stuff you don't laugh at, so let's see how that goes. I'm going to awkwardly open this paper, don't worry about it, it's absolutely fine. Okay, yeah, we did that one. Awesome, alright. let's say hello to some people, because I came in late, so I don't know who we've met and who we haven't met yet. So, hi, and the wonderful Cardigan, what's your name?
Jane.
Jen, where are you from? Jane, sorry Jane, I'm already fucking this up, this is amazing. Jane, whereabouts are you from?
I'm from Burton.
Wonderful, and did you go to school in Burton? I don't like to assume from Burton, so... so it's a mean little joke about Burton, it's a lovely place. Cool, and were you cool at school?
Definitely not.
Definitely not, yeah, me neither. To be fair, when I ask if you're cool at school, what I'm asking is, are you a bully? Which you're not, Jane, and that's delightful. I was cool at school for about 2 seconds. I walked in and went, oh, hey guys, I'm Kieran Shea, and they went, no, you're not. You're queer and gay, and will be. And will be for 4 fucking years, Derbyshire. Other nicknames I had as well, Lego Head, Skid Mark, which wasn't true, and Mr. Bean. That's the one that stuck with me into my adult life. Yeah, Mr. Bean. I was at a party a few months ago, someone walked past me, did a double take, looked me straight in the eyes, went Bean, and walked off. My only interaction with that person, never met them again. But there we go, we love it. So as mentioned, I do work in film. I also do some other little jobs on the side and things. I sell leeches to stupid people, that kind of stuff. But yeah, your mum sounds lovely. Your mum sounds really lovely. So I work in film. My first job in film, in fact, was for a late night shopping channel called Shop TV. I was there as a camera person, and I was quite excited. I showed up at 11 p.m. The shift was meant to go through until sort of 5 a.m. I got there and misread what I was applying for. The late night channel was called Slop TV. And this was a late night porn channel, okay? It took me about 20 minutes to realise. I just was filming what I was filming, and I was like, that is no way to sell an oven. I don't know what they are doing here. So yeah, I didn't go back to that. You've got to start somewhere. And I still have that as the top credit on my, it's maybe why I don't get a lot of jobs. But there we go, no, we love it. I love working in film. I get no sleep and no money. So real win-win situation for me. So much fun. And my mum, super supportive. Really supportive lady, just this really cute little thing. Every single time I show her a project I've worked on or talk to her about film, she just starts talking about my cousin who works in finance. So it's real good for the old self-esteem. My dad, he's a character. I'm not saying he was tough on us growing up, but I watched a horror film with him last week and he described what happened to Carrie as character building. I've got 2 sisters, one absolute angel, the other one absolute nightmare. I can only describe her as psychotically petty. When she was 15 years of age, she had a birthday party. Not many people showed up. The reason being, invitations were in my car for about 6 months. Anyway, she found out. She wasn't angry. She wasn't upset. She very calmly stared into my soul and said, wouldn't it be a shame if the same thing happened at your funeral? Yep, pretty sure no one's coming to that fucking thing, but it's okay. It feels like I'm dying right now, so this is good. Yeah, we mentioned that. Let's try the new stuff then, shall we? Weird question. I'm going to ask it though. Has anyone ever taken drugs in a public place? I'll be real, some of you look like you have tonight. But yeah, I'm glad we got the cops question out of the way so we can be honest here. So we had a word at the back. Jack, would you like to share your story of drugs in a public place?
There's quite a few.
Wonderful. Would you like to share one quickly and it not being funnier than one I'm about to tell? That would be great.
So the first time I took mushrooms was in Amsterdam in the street.
Fantastic, love it.
The architects kind of walked into one. It was kind of sweet. I saw people in 2D and then 3D. And
At the same time, I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. And Craig, your drug story, can you beat the 2D, 3D?
I thought I was hiding from the police helicopter, and then I realised they definitely would have thermal imaging, so that was no use whatsoever.
I love it. Thank you so much. Cool. Right, my drug story. Really innocently happened. It was very impromptu. I was on a day out in London, going to a very wonderful landmark in London. Okay, I was very excited about it. My friend goes, "Would you like to take this gummy bear?" I said, "Yes." It was very special, kind of Care Bear, okay? So I had the Care Bear and I was feeling pretty okay. We were going to Shrek's Adventure, was the landmark. So I rock up, very excited, and I'm thinking, I feel pretty fine. There's nothing weird going on here. I walk into the first room, the lady goes, "Oh, how's it going?" and takes my tickets and then says, "I hope you have a Shrektacular day." I laughed for 20 minutes and cried for 10 of those. I was having the most incredible time of my life. Now, I don't know if you've been to Shrek's Adventure, but it's basically a bunch of rooms, fucking nothing happens, and then you meet Shrek at the end, okay? And I get into this sort of third or fourth room, whatever, and there's a wizard there who needed a volunteer. The room was full of children, it was 2 o'clock on a fucking Saturday, and he chose me. Because I was wearing donkey ears. I forgot to mention the donkey ears that I was wearing the whole time. So anyway, he pulls me up to the front, he says, "Let's do a spell. We're going to do the magic portal spell and then this sort of movement." So I did this. He seemed very confused. Then I said, "Okay, everyone just move to the next room." And then I sort of rejoined my friends. And I was like, "That was a bit weird. Why did you sort of call that so short?" And they said to me, "What the fuck were you doing?" It turns out what I'd been trying to do the whole time he was trying to explain his whole bit was trying to boop him on the nose. So that was fun. I then got really anxious because I felt like maybe people know I'm fucking high. So I then thought, fuck, do you think Shrek can tell? So I'm going into the last room where Shrek's about to be, and then a lady goes, "Oh, I hope you had a Shrek's time," and then I was fine again. I felt really okay, and it was an absolute blast. I need to find an ending to that story, but leave it with me. We'll find it eventually, one day, who knows. Okay, cool. Hey Dave, do you want to play a game?
Go on then.
Let's do it, let's play a game. Okay, I will keep asking you questions. This could go on all night until you get one wrong, okay? That's how we're going to do it, okay? Keep asking questions until you get one wrong. You ready? Here we go. What is Kermit the Frog?
Green.
No, he's a fucking frog. Jesus, Dave. All right, we'll move on. I'm not playing that game. It's shitter than your game. I didn't know there were any games shitter than your game. The only game worse than the game you played, Craig, is when I play Cards Against Humanity with my grandma. That's the only... Jesus Christ. What's an orgy? Anyway. We explained it to her last Christmas. She knows what an orgy is. Right, do we have any couples in? Woo! Yeah, none that want to confess. Thank you, Jack, for sort of helping that along. Wonderful. How did you guys meet? Was it in Amsterdam? Was she 2D or 3D when you met? Very good. I have been rooting for those two. But yeah, I will celebrate Fraser and Jack's love with the story of my first love. So at the age of 17, I fell in love with a witch. We've all been there, right? Yeah, okay, cool. Well, there's a support group for people who've dated witches. I'll get you involved in that. There's 2 of us at the minute. But cool, yeah, so I dated this witch, and it was very exciting for me. I was 17 years of age. And I knew 3 things about her going into the relationship. Number 1, her main hobby was collecting knives. Number 2, her dad was an enforcer for the Nottingham Mafia. And finally, she goes to Exeter and got hit by a bus. Still dated her because, unlike any other girl my age, she fancied me. And when you are a 17-year-old virgin who spends way too much time at Warhammer World, it's a big deal. So we started dating, and about a year in, we decided that maybe we should do the sex. So I rock up with my little condom ready to go. She says, "You won't need that. I've cast a protection spell. We'll be fine." So Derbyshire. Under the protection spell, we started to do the sex. We're about 30 seconds in, so you know, halfway done. And her dad starts coming up the stairs. I'm fucking terrified. I'm crapping my pants. Obviously not literally. I'm naked. I'm crapping on the floor. And I sort of black out, but I come to and I somehow went from sort of losing my virginity, fucking counting it, to having a 4-hour conversation about where the relationship's going. She broke up with me that night, give me an R. Oh. And 2 days later, got hit by a bus. So rough week. Rough week. Hey, thank you so much for coming out tonight, guys. It's fucking freezing outside. You're insane being here, but thank you so much for coming out. Honestly, it's so important that we support live performances, live comedy, whatever it is. I mean, these guys at the back have some great shows coming up. Craig has a great night that he puts on as well. So please keep supporting these shows. Doesn't matter what it is, all right? It could be sports, theatre, dogging, comedy, whatever it is. A live crowd makes it better. And also, if you want to go to a great dogging night, Craig does one of those as well. So, Derby, thanks so much. Have a lovely evening. I'll see you later.
Thank you.